Hello everyone, this is Dr. B. Mahalakshmi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Today I am going to give the lecture video about the concepts of fourth unit Android file system. So in the course Digital and Mobile Forensics, subject code is CCS 343. Let me see one by one. So here file system, and we are going to see about Android file system. So Android uses various file system to organize the files on storage devices. So major file systems are F2FS, JFFS2 and YAFFS. So what is file system? A file system is a method used by an operating system to store, organize, retrieve and manage the files on the storage devices. So again I'll repeat, file systems is nothing but it is a method. It's one of the method used in an operating system. Operating systems is nothing but it is act like an interface between the user and system. It's one of the system software. So here that operating system, it is used to store, organize and retrieve and manage the files to the storage devices using this file system concept. So without the file system, file cannot be stored properly and data cannot be retrieved efficiently and storage management becomes impossible. So here let me see one by one. So here F2FS is nothing but flash friendly file system. So flash friendly file system is developed by the Samsung specifically for flash memory storage devices. And next one is JFFS2 is a journaling flash file system, log storage file system designed for the flash memory devices. And next we saw that YAFFS is nothing but yet another flash file system. So it's specifically designed for NAND flash file. The features for this FAFFS is fast mounting, efficient storage management and good reliability. So now we are going to see about the next. In this slide we are seeing Android cryptographic tool for beginners. So here the mobile applications draw the attentions of the hackers more and more each day because they have something with that the attacker want user data. So here the mobile applications attract the hackers because they contain valuable user data, example secret key, personal information, password, banking details and authentication tokens. So why mobile applications are targeted? In the sense, smartphone stores the personal photographs, contacts, financial details, login credentials and business information. So hackers target these valuable assets. So the common security mistakes are developers sometimes place encryption key directly in the source code. So attacker can easily extract the key. So here we are seeing that the plain text storage. So the plain text is nothing but the plain text is sensitive data stored without encryption. Example, password stored directly in the database, personal information stored directly on the SD cards. Anyone can access the device, can read the data. So and next one is what? And that they said hard-coded secret keys, personal information stored in the plain text on the SD cards that we saw now. And next one is what? The password found unencrypted in the database. It's nothing but username and password stored without any protections. So, and the data sent without encryption is nothing but data transmitted over the networks without any protections. So here this post focuses on the Android cryptographic tools for the beginners are there. So importance of the cryptography. Now let me see. What importance of the cryptography? Cryptography is a science. What is cryptography? It's a right tool to protect the sensitive data. So cryptographic is nothing but we are securing the information. That is nothing but we're converting the readable data into unreadable data. That is ciphertext, plain text into ciphertext. So here main objectives for the why we are using this cryptographic tool. One is confidentiality, integrity. So confidentiality is nothing but only authorized user can access the information. For an example, online banking password. And integrity in the sense ensure the data is not modified during the transmission. Example, preventing tampering with exams results. So here the weak algorithms of olden days, there we hear, whereas not using the cryptography can be bad. Not using the cryptography in a right way is just a bad, not a mention, time consuming, this and all. So here the cryptographic tools or poor cryptographic tools are there. Old algorithms is nothing but MD5 algorithm and DES algorithm, so it is easily cracked by the attackers. So here let's see then how cryptography can be used in the way both of easy and appropriate in order to develop the secure applications for the Android platform. So cryptographic libraries can be seen as a cryptographic tool set that contain tools such as encryption algorithms, that padding schemes and hashing algorithms. So here the libraries are, that is digital signatures. Libraries is nothing but it's provide ready-made security tools, that is example like encryptions algorithm, hash algorithms and digital signatures. So let me see one by one that Android based cryptographic tools. So first one is Bouncy Castle. So this Bouncy Castle is one of the popular Java cryptographic library. Okay, this Java cryptographic library, that Bouncy Castles, is developed by the Legion of the Bouncy Castle, Australia. So function provided encryptions, convert the plain text into the ciphertext, convert the ciphertext back to the readable form. So create fixed length fingerprints of the data. So here verify the authenticity of the messages. So this we saw in this Bouncy Castle. So here advantages of this Bouncy Castle, this Android platform already chips with cut down and outdated versions of the Bouncy Castle with small changes in order to make it work on Android. The advantages of the Bouncy Castle is open source. It's one of the open source and supports many algorithms, and it is widely used by the users. Android issues here in this Bouncy Castles. Android already include the modified versions of the Bouncy Castle. So when developer add new versions, duplicate classes appears and class loader conflict will be occur. These are the disadvantages in the Bouncy Castle. And next one is what? Here the Spongy Castle. The Spongy Castle is a modified versions of the, it is a modified versions of this updated versions of the Bouncy Castle. It's created specifically for the Android. So this Spongy Castle is basically a repackage of the latest versions of the Bouncy Castle library. So here it is solve the compatibility problems between this Android built-in Bouncy Castles and the newer version. This one, this Spongy Castle, it avoid the compatibility problems between that old and the new versions. And here the benefits for the Bouncy Castle is no class loader conflicts. That is, it will overcome what are the disadvantages we saw in the Bouncy Castles. So it is here no class loader conflicts, easy integrations and latest cryptographic features. So here and next one is what? Keyser. So is an open source toolkit originally developed by two members of the Google security team, and it is developmentations done by using the supported language like Java, Python and C++. And here the security services verifies user identity, example login verification. So here they are using the symmetric encryption, same key. And for the encryptions and decryption, they are using this AES algorithm for the cryptographic mode encounter. Asymmetric in the sense RAS it's using. So automatically chooses the secure algorithm. This is one of the advanced advantages is there in that Keyser. And the key rotation, regular replacement of the cryptographic keys benefits is improve the security and reduce impact of the key compromise. So here these advantages is easy to use, reduce developer mistakes, encourage the secure cryptographic practices. So these are the concepts we saw here in the. So here the tools. What are the example tools are there in this Android system? Here we are seeing about that Odin 3, Samfram and general tools like Android Flash tool and that is SV Flash tools. So these various tools are available for managing and modifying the Android phones. Some specific to manufacturers and other more generals. These tools are listed here. So and then the particular websites, how to download the tools. These also I mentioned here in the slide. So this in this video we saw about the concepts of Android. Here the concepts of VSN Android file system, especially what is Android file system, what are the types of different file systems we have in that Android, and the cryptographic concepts. Under the cryptographic tools we saw three things. One is Bouncy, Sponge Castle, and then Keyser. So let we see. Thank you so much, and let we see the concept by the next video. Thank you all. And these are the images about this site I mentioned here. So thank you. Let me see by the next video. Thank you all.